Good morning everyone, this is Chrissy. I'm so happy to have you join me today, thank you. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here and I've brought you outside and hopefully we'll enjoy some birdsong. I'm very excited to bring you these 3 journals today. I've been working hard on these now for some time and I'd like to share them with you. I'll give you an overview first of the 3 of them, but I'll do separate videos for each one because otherwise the video would be too long. So I will be back to share the first one with you. This journal I've named Forever and Ever, and there is a reason for that which I will explain to you as we go through the journal. It's a soft covered journal, quite a large journal. I haven't got my ruler to measure, but these will be available in my Etsy shop, so the measurements will be there. 2 signatures. I've tied it closed with this beautiful piece of crocheted lace here, a long piece. And I've created the cover by doing a sort of a patchwork effect of different beautiful fabrics. And I love the way it's turned out. It's got a very tattered look, and if you follow me you know that I love that look. It's got lots of little dangly things hanging here from here, this piece of trim, and it's the title of the book. 3 lovely little mother of pearl vintage buttons there, and I've also done a little bit of slow stitching here and here. So that's the cover. Let's have this piece of old lace goes right through to the back, and in this pocket I have tag and another journal card. Some of the papers I've used are from Auntie May's Vintage Days. This one flips up here, handmade paper underneath, and I've wrapped it with some silk and popped in that beautiful image there. These are some pages from an old Harrods catalogue I have, and they make very interesting reading. This is baking paper and I've embossed the edge of that. Tuck pocket here. That's a butterfly I've printed on vellum. And I crocheted that little flower there a very long time ago, and it just worked perfectly there. Different papers, different textures. Charm here on the side. A lot of these little fussy cut images are from tailor-made journals, tailor-made designs. This one's a glassine bag that I've decoupaged a napkin onto. And Yes, the title of the book, Forever and Ever. I came across this old music, and the name of it was Forever and Ever, and immediately it evoked memories of the song, and it was a song that my mother loved, and I actually got quite emotional about it, and the words of the song were actually in my head, and so I've used little snippets of the music throughout this book. That's a pretty ruffle down the edge there. This is a cassetted envelope I've made here, and it's just got a couple of little pieces of ephemera in it. This is a little snippet here that I've stitched. Printed this onto the music paper. This is a long skinny pocket here, the other side of the glassine bag. Some pretty lace, just a flip there. And this beautiful pansy image here, I've just attached it to some very fragile old music paper, and I think it looks so pretty there with this gorgeous piece of old lace collar that I've stitched onto there. No key charm on the edge of that one. Embossing again on the edge of the baking paper. Pocket here with some tickets. Handmade paper. This lovely big lace pocket here has some different things in it. A pretty card, I've embossed that as well. And this one, I love this. I love the way this came out. It was an image and I beeswaxed it, and then I put it through my embossing folder, and it's got a transparency to it, an opaqueness really, and then the other one is this faux document, and I've put a seal on that one. That one just pulls out. This is the second signature now, and this is part of an old pharmacy ledger here from 1946 with the lovely penmanship. This is a little hand embroidered snippet here. These are the wildflower dies. This one just goes around the page, and it's got a little image tucked in there. They look like twins, those little girls. This is a very old music paper, and I've hinged with fabric that image so you can write. This one has an image printed onto the paper, and this one has this lovely old trim here. I made the little flower, embroidered some French knots into that, and it's a little fabric pocket there. A lace ruffle down the edge. This one's a tuck. And another snippet. This is beautiful old lace as well, and it's a belly band that goes right through. This one is the title page from the Country Diary Edith Holden book. Another vellum butterfly, and this envelope that I have decorated, another one of my flowers. That one's got little seed beads in it, and that just has a collection of old New Zealand and Australian stamps. Some of these are actually quite old. That one's from Ireland. I didn't know that was in there. So quite a few stamps in there. And this pocket here has that tag in it. Beautiful lady. The pharmacy, it's another pharmacy ledger, and that wraps right around the page and has that pretty card in it. Pretty tag. Look at that handwriting, isn't it amazing? A doily, and another big envelope here, writing space here, a pocket here, although I wouldn't put very much in that, it's quite fragile. A little pearl and a crystal there, and this one here flips out, old music paper, and there's an envelope under there with another piece of that beeswaxed image. And that lifts up again for hidden journaling. That one flips out, and I've embossed that handmade paper. That's the other side of that lovely old lace. Isn't it pretty? That one is just a little fold out with an image tucked in it. And this is a real postcard. This one is lined with music paper, and it just goes on the edge of the page there and attaches with this paper clip with the charm, little heart charm with birds on it. This lace belly band has postcard, a fabric tag, and another pretty image. And I made that rolled a rose there, a little snippet. This lace pocket here has another snippet that I've made there, printed on that, and just, this is old, from 1957. Double pocket here, double tuck here with 2 journaling cards. This one, this envelope flips out. I've hinged it with fabric, the old music paper again, and that has another piece of the beeswaxed ephemera. It's a lovely dress form on there, and I dropped water onto it. I love the effect when the water spreads. That's what's going on with that one. This one is hinged, and that's more of the wildflower dies, and I've cut them on, I think I cut them on that beeswaxed paper. And this image I love. This is another one that I've put the water on, and I just love the effect it gives. It mutes everything right down, and has such a softness to it. This is for aged tape here that I've made and put here. Great big journal card here, and it's double-sided actually, that one. So you may not actually get much journaling on that. And that one just pulls out. And in the back pocket, there is this old envelope from 1960. It has, this is from a shorthand book, and these are some old 1922 and 1957. Another Australian stamp. And this very pretty postcard. And that was the back. So that is the first of my 3 journals I have to share. This one is forever and ever. So thank you very much, and I'll be back shortly with another journal.